Okay, it is Christmas Eve. I've got my ham baking in the oven, so I'm trying to do a little bit of baking while I have the house to myself. I'm just going to be making some baked potatoes with the ham, and cut some baked green beans with that. I got my sauces here, and as soon as my chicken finishes thawing, or I should say my Cornish hen finishes thawing, so I gotta take that out the oven now, or actually switch that. I need to add like a few more minutes. So I'm gonna keep baking and give updates on how that's going. But I'm just gonna make small portions because I think I've developed some sort of lactose intolerance, a little bit of lactose intolerance, so I'm not gonna try to add too much milk to things. I think you could become intolerant to foods as you grow older, but I could tolerate milk, but not too much of it, so gotta listen to my body. So I'll just do that now, and yeah. This portion is kind of small because this is only going to be a feast for me. This is only for me. So, yeah. And like I said, add a little bit of milk, not too much. I didn't have any cream of mushroom, and I don't even like cream of mushroom, so just adding milk a little bit. Should be enough. I just added butter, milk, and I'm just gonna pop that in the oven with the ham. And then on to the next. I'll add some. I think I'll do the potatoes next. Overdo it with this. There we go. Now put it in the oven. Okay, so I have forgot to wrap the ham for the first 20 minutes, so I'm just wrapping it now. That's the thing I don't like about sharing things in the kitchen, is that you're limited to the stuff, the kitchen, the time, the ingredients. When you share everything, even though it's cheaper to live this way by sharing everything, but it doesn't mean it's the best way to live, especially when the people that you live with aren't really looking out for your best interests. So they're also just making do with what they have, but for some reason they're acting like they're not. And that is no way that somebody should be living, especially senior citizens, because they're too old for that, to be playing that game, popularity contest, when it's like you're supposed to be retired now. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this one up for the first 10 minutes as well. Or I should say for the first 20 minutes, but I don't have a cheesecloth, so I'm trying to make this. They said that I read online that the best way to do it is to use a cheesecloth. Just to dip it in your marinara or butter and then wrap it around instead of using tin foil. But this is just what I have to work with now. So I guess I'll do these next. And maybe I'll do the stuffing tomorrow for Christmas in the morning. If I do cook tomorrow, it'll be early in the morning. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll post the pictures of it on my Twitter. My other Twitter, which is like purple views. That's the username. Purple_views is my Twitter username. So now I'm gonna make these. A little bit of this. Okay, so the ham is basically done. I think I'm gonna just increase the heat and leave it in for like 5 more minutes. These other foods I'm baking require different, higher baking heating. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. And I guess I should be done. I'm just gonna cook the stuffing tomorrow for my feast. So that's what I'm going to be doing for myself. Me, myself, and I. This is a good Christmas Eve so far for me. I'm just gonna hang up the lights I got and brought back for my storage while I wait for this to bake. So the chicken needs to be in there for about an hour more, so at least 45 more minutes, and it will be roasted and done. Maybe a little bit more than that, but I'll check on it every 10 minutes and see. Okay, the finished project of the lights in my room. So these are LED lights, the ones that aren't plugged in. So I just have to either press a button or wait for it to get dark for the lights to show up or to blink on. Yeah, and the solar power has to be covered. So there, over there, lights are lit. But to keep charging it, the solar ones, I just let it face the sun. So if it's facing the sun, it'll charge, but it's not. It's cold. Even when it's cloudy out, it still charges a little bit. But I think the LED lights are cleaner than these Christmas lights, so I know what product I really want to buy in the future when it comes to LED lights. And battery powered lights are also be replaced with solar powered lights by me in the future as well. Yeah, I'm satisfied with myself. So I already taste tested the ham. It is very succulent and juicy. I think I added a little bit too much marinara to it, but it's very succulent. All right, so my dad just called me on the phone. I told him what I was doing, and he said he never tried my cooking before, so I guess I'll give this one to my dad. Sorry about that, my battery. Actually, my memory ran out. I had to delete some things. I need a new memory card. Anyway, I guess I'll give this whole tray to my dad, and this is what's left over for me. The potato scallops, I'll just make stuffing for myself tomorrow to eat. But here's the chicken, the Cornish game ham, and yeah, I'm about to eat it. He said my dad says that he's going to stop over and bring some of the Christmas presents. So I'll just give him the potato scallops for him to have. And yeah, he said he'll be over in a little bit. So yeah, was not expecting that, but yeah. And here's my plate. I'm about to add the chicken. That is my plate, and I will eat it now and enjoy it.
You do not believe in me. I do. Why do you doubt your senses? Because the littlest thing can affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach can make them cheat. It will be an undigested bit of beef, a lump of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of underdone potato. There's more of gravy than a cream about you, whatever you are.
Okay, my dad just gave me an envelope right here for my for Christmas. That's right. And I will just go out and give him the food. There's like a piece of ham in there. Ooh, I didn't mean to put my fingers in it, but there's a piece of ham in there, some chicken, and some greens, and the scallops that I just cooked over there. So I gotta go out and give this to him, and that'll be that. Yeah.
If you want to speak, to my friend, just tell us.
Hello? Hello?
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good. Who's this?
My name is Christina Kyle, your dad's friend.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Sarah, I'll call you sometime next week. Maybe we can go somewhere, all right?
Okay.
I'll let you know how the food tastes.
Alright.
All right.
Bye.
All right. I'll see you later.
That's kind of strange to me. Kind of strange how, I don't know. Yeah, I know what he means when he says friend, but anyway. Oh, geez, if it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not my battery running out, it's my memory running out. But basically, anyway. So I know what he meant when he said friend. When men say friend, they mean something else. Basically. So anyway. Yeah. I just suspect that my dad has been hanging around bad influence for most of his life. And that's what he means by a friend. I don't know who he hangs out with, and I don't care. I don't think I'll even remember her name, but that's why I had to record. Because I don't associate or do dealings with people who have nothing to do with me. But that was just a family thing. I thought, since I am feeling in good spirits, I should share some of my meal with him. But sometimes when I do good things, I just end up kind of regretting it, because it's like, oh, you didn't even deserve it. I should have still had nothing to do with it. Or you. But it's like, but I don't know if I should say too much of this, but my younger sister, I think she made the smart choice in just disassociating with both parents, my mom and biological dad, and my biological mom. So I don't know. That was probably just the last good deed that I'll do for either of my parents for good, because I don't want to really associate with them anymore. It's just kind of sad at this point. I didn't mean to get too much into my personal life, but it's not really personal when everybody knows now. When it's like everybody except strangers know, so they will tell strangers about me, so it doesn't really matter if I tell strangers about them without them knowing. So that was my Christmas Eve is going very festive. I'm just gonna finish watching the movie. Okay, my battery keeps running out, and but my battery's about to run out too. I had to delete some more things, but anyway, I am about to get back to the movie and enjoy my Christmas, and nothing is going to stop me from doing that. But this is just what happens when people always want to run around with people who have nothing to do with them, and they just want to run around with strangers and friends in different communities of people. They just completely divide up an entire family. I mean, now the family that I'm in is just kind of broken and scattered, and it's just like nobody wants to stick to the roots, and it's become so divided that people don't even have their own identity anymore. And it's not just my family. I think during these times, nobody really has their own identity anymore. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to open up my Christmas. Well, let me just open it up now. Where it says, "To a wonderful daughter." It's money in there. I'm not going to show it. Ho, 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 loved it. But yeah. Ooh, I think he's getting like old in his age because he can't even spell my name right now. I don't know. It kind of looks like I'm not going to say it out loud, but yeah, that was my Christmas present. And yes. So yeah, it's always good to get money from relatives. So yeah, I just like peace. I like my peace. I like my quiet. I don't like going out into a crowd or talking into a gathering. I just like peace and quiet. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Christmas Eve in peace and quiet. Yeah.
Somebody was brave enough to put it on to be very new. But
Okay, so there's one thing I want to mention about that my mom invited me to go to church for a silent night. I just didn't feel like going because like I said, my dad hangs around bad influence. My mom hangs around the opposite influence that are too self-righteous for their own good. I just didn't feel like going to anywhere for Christmas Eve. I just didn't feel like going out, so yeah, basically I just wanted to chill. But it's not because my dad came over or because I cooked. It's because I just didn't feel like going out at all. There are a lot of big changes coming for me personally, and I just need to get my priorities, my personal priorities in order before that happens. So yeah.
Oh, you got batteries in there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just got out of the shower and it is December 25th. I just popped my food back in the oven from yesterday and I'm about to partake in my leftovers from Christmas Eve. I cooked some stuffing to go with it. And yeah, I just can't imagine having to go somewhere on Christmas. I can't imagine having to drive during Christmas. Oh, glad I don't have to go anywhere. But yeah, I'm about to go eat my food, but this is what they cook. I'm not trying to shame them, but like, I don't know. And I only got 2 things for Christmas, just my, I just got 2 sweaters, that's it. But I didn't really care if I got anything, but these are the 2 sweaters I got for Christmas. I have enough stuff, like I said before. I don't need more things, but yeah. That was my Christmas, and that was my Christmas vlog. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is going to be kind of a long vlog, but I'll most likely upload it tomorrow after editing it. Merry Christmas 2025.
So, what do you think?
Wondering why I've been working so hard lately. And because 10 kids are very expensive.
Sorry, I meant to say Merry Christmas 2024. It's not quite yet 2025 yet. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Oh dear. Kind of white spillage. Bubbly. That was a close call. Oh, 50 up. I don't mean to like it's money.